Robin, you're an amazing woman, and I have nothing but respect for the way you've lived your life on your own terms. Finding out you're HIV positive and not letting it defeat you, becoming a doctor, living in Paris. You're one of the strongest, most accomplished people I've ever known. And I know you'll make the right decision. I would never stand in your way.
Then why are you harping on adoption?
Because you're single. You just got out of our relationship, and we meant a lot to each other.
Oh, you're gonna stand there and tell me how I felt about you?
Robin, I loved you, and you loved me. We became part of each other's lives. And now that's over, and there's a void. And whether you want to admit it or not, we're both trying to deal with that loss. And that takes time. All I'm suggesting is that you slow down and think before you fill that emptiness with a child.
Wow, with you and your enormous ego, there really isn't any room for anything else, is there? I am advising you that it's in yours and your children's best interest to end this discussion immediately.
I'm sorry, but I agree. You're emotional right now. You're reacting off the judge's decision to deny your petition. You're going to do something, you're going to settle for something that you're going to regret down the road, so just wait till mediation, all right?
You're still maybe my attorney, but I can speak for myself.
This isn't about rules and regulations. This is about our family. We need to talk this through privately. Elizabeth, don't do this.
Lucky, I'm asking you to take my advice here. You just wait, you sleep on it, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Both of you.
Elizabeth, I am only a phone call away.
Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me yet. God, Lucky, how could you even think of filing for emergency custody?
Alexis thought it was a good strategy.
Well, forget about Alexis and Diane right now. This is us now alone. What if the judge had granted the petition? Would you have honestly taken Jake away from me?
Yes.
Well, then this private discussion is over.
I was afraid I was going to lose my son.
So your solution was to take him away from his mother?
Sorry if this is a bad time, but I gotta talk to you. I need your help.
Help with what?
I gotta find Lulu.
So did you know how Elizabeth felt about Jason before she and Lucky got remarried?
I knew they slept together. We both did.
Right, but people who sleep together that shouldn't, they either put that behind them or they don't, and I don't think that Elizabeth really put it behind.
She was never unfaithful to Lucky.
Well, emotionally, she was, and in my book, that's unfaithful. And I think that's what Lucky's been reacting to all along.
Can't help who you love, Nicholas.
Okay, look, I'm not blaming Elizabeth for falling in love with Jason. I'm just saying she should have been honest about it, that's all.
All right, hold on a second. Are we gonna pretend or, I don't know, forget that Lucky had a drug addiction? Because Elizabeth was afraid that he was gonna start using again. Frankly, I was pretty afraid of that
So
too.
lie to the man? Lie to the man, let him build his life around someone who doesn't feel the same way about him?
I'm just saying she didn't want to hurt him.
I'm not trying to defend Lucky here. I don't think he should try and take Jake away from Elizabeth, but if Elizabeth doesn't want to hurt Lucky, all right, she needs to find some sort of empathy and compassion here. I don't know, try and remember that she did love him once, and try and help him.
You know, maybe you're right. Okay? Maybe Elizabeth is the one who should back down, but what if she does? All right, what if she does and Lucky gets Jake and then he moves in with Sam?
Where did that come from?
Are you kidding?
What?
Don't pretend like you don't see it. Nicholas, Sam wants to get revenge on Jason and Elizabeth. All right, seducing Lucky was stage 1, and it wouldn't surprise me a bit if stage 2 was getting some sort of access to Jake.
It's not that I don't want to have a baby with you.
You know, I love Michael and Morgan as if they were my own. And if you think this is going to make me care less about them...
No, I know how much you care about them, and they know how much you love them.
Good. I love being a parent. But I really want to see you pregnant with our child.
And I want to be there for our son or daughter right from the beginning.
Changing diapers and everything.
Of course changing diapers. I love changing diapers.
Yeah. Remember when you changed Spencer's? You had powder everywhere on your hair, your face, all over your suit.
That was one time. Okay? And I got better after that.
I think you're going to be a wonderful father. I do. I want us to have a child one day. We had this conversation, and I don't know if you remember, but I had a miscarriage. My first child was Sonny. It's really hard for me to get pregnant. Morgan was like a miracle child, you know?
It can still happen for us.
I know, it could. I'm just letting you know what could be involved.
But that's not all, is it?
So you want me to put an APB out on Johnny Zakara, find him for you, bring him in, and you want this done all off the books?
Make Johnny go home before his father comes looking for him.
Now, why would you object if Zakara were to come to Port Charles? I mean, you're his front man.
Legal counsel.
Semantics aside, Dad, you've been paving the way for him to do business in this city. So why are you suddenly trying to keep the man away?
I need you to bring the car around. I'm going to be leaving soon.
You got a bus?
Hey, thanks. Okay, I found Johnny Zakara.
Where is it?
Well, there's a problem. Johnny picked up Lulu. They were in a cabin in the foothills.
Is Lulu all right?
I don't know because Johnny's handlers grabbed Lulu when she went out.
Where's Johnny?
He said that if he turned himself back over to his father, they would release Lulu. I let him go.